Welcome to Brick Trains. I'm Joey, and I'm doing another Box in a Box episode. So this must be the Friday between the A Full podcast. Now this one I've picked because I need to go through this particular tub because I've had somebody reach out to me and ask if I had any extra parts that I had mentioned in a video that I actually had extra parts. So we're going to go through this one. This one's going to be difficult to go through. This particular tub, what is this one? PT020A. This tub contains a whole bunch of my studio's theme parts. So these are sets that have been built. These are sets that I don't have or boxes for. There's a whole nother tub where I have a lot of the sets in box. Some sealed in box. This one's also got a lot of the little bitty poly bags and yeah, some more interesting stuff. So let's start going through it real quick and see if we can find the things that I'm looking for first. So I can tell you right now, okay, so this is set 1374 and this is set. This does have a number, but I don't know if the number. Oh, yeah, there it is, 10075. And you took this set and you put it together with 1376, which I'm sure is not in here, and it made a bigger Spider-Man. This is all stuff for the Spider-Man part of the studios. It made like a bigger Spider-Man scene. That scene right there. Okay, so the thing that's interesting, the part that I need, or I don't need, I have them. The part that this person wants is inside this box, but I have extra. Turns out if you go on Bricklink right now, or eBay or anywhere, you can't find them. So, that's what we're looking for. Now, here, these are I don't know how to pronounce it. No, this is the Coca-Cola special, I'm sorry. So these are just poly bags of the little minifigs. Look at them, they're just all thrown in there. Each one of these little poly bags came in a Japanese candy. Oh, it wasn't candy, it was this bag in Japan, and it was attached to a Coke bottle. And the Coke bottle literally went through there, the way I understand it. And then this poly bag was actually wadded up inside there. If you want to know more about this series, there should be a playlist. I'll throw a card in where I go through every one of these in typical Brick Trains fashion. So that's what we're going to see in here. So there's, I don't know, there's a bunch of them, 50 of them maybe, I don't know. There's a bunch of those. We have Nesquik Bunny. This is just the can. They're I think you mailed off to get the little bunny character. And of course, then the bunny also, there's a little bunny character. There's the box that you got. So that's the little quickie guy, all right? One of the most freaky looking Lego heads there ever was. Sit him back up there. So that's in here. Let's see if we can get some more of the boxes out. There were, I don't know, 4 or 5 of these different sets. You can see these boxes, the sets are in here somewhere. Yeah, there's 1357, 61. Yeah, well, there's 1357. What is this? Oh, wait, I put the instructions in there, but I put them in backwards, so I don't know what this, another set. Again, a lot of this stuff is in the videos. Go and see those. Here's the Japanese version. This is the Kabaya candies. Each one of these sets came in you got a box, and then there was candy in it. And I think in one of these bags, there is still sealed candy. These are just extra pieces. I don't know why they're in there. There's a little, okay, this is a little werewolf car where the guy turns it. This is the one I did a stop motion video of. It is the worst stop motion. Don't even go try to find it. It is up there, but it was horrible. Here's another poly bag. A pirate poly bag. Hey, looky there. They did a little pirate scene in the studios. I can see I'm going to run out of space before I ever get to the end of this. Here's a dinosaur, 1354. So Jurassic Park. And that was a tie-in, Jurassic Park. This studio, Steven Spielberg. This is 1355. I ain't gonna be able to really tell what that is. It's like a mummy, I think. Is it a mummy or is it a... I don't know. It's an adventurer's type. Here's a Dracula keychain from the studio's theme. Here's a very rare, I guess it's rare. It's a Notepad Studios. So I think, honestly, I think when you open this, I think the paper is white. It might have a little Steven Spielberg in the corner. I'm not sure. Here's a little cart. Loose. I'm not sure why it's loose. Here's an airplane set. No, yes. Well, it's a dinosaur set, but it has an airplane in it. What is the number on this one? That's interesting. I don't see the number. Oh, there it is. 1371. They kind of hit it. So, again, I remind you, all these sets are in the studio's playlist. There's a keychain, the Steven Spielberg keychain, or as Lego called it, the director. So I don't know who that would have been since it was Steven Spielberg Studios. Oh, it fell off the backside. Here's the mummy. That's why I was confused. There's a mummy. There's another mummy scene. So, yeah, let's see. We're going to start moving it from one end to the other because I'm running out of space. This is a big castle scene. Oh yeah, this is around Frankenstein. So I know the glare is terrible in this. Big castle, great Frankenstein set. Here's a lot of. I must have just picked up a bunch of loose stuff that I had sitting around. Because that's one of the cameras, missing the film reel. There's the director again. And there's another light. Just gonna throw that in the corner. Here's a bunch of the paperwork. This is, kind of telling you everything that was available. This is actually the instruction sheet for 1361. I must have several. Oh, this is going to be those boxes that we saw earlier. 1361. 1360, 1363. Yeah, this is all of those. Loose. Oh, that's just a plain old. Oh, looky there, Mission to Mars. That's another one of my favorite. Should be a 1360. There it is, the boat. 1362. So these are all just laying in the bottom of the. There's a poly bag that's gotten loose and is empty. All right. I'm going to lay them back on the bottom because that's about as safe a place as we can get for them. This is another copy of 1374, which is again the set that we're looking for, the loose parts. Okay. Or no, the cards. Did I explain what we're looking for? I just said a part, didn't I? Here's another. This would have been like a small poly bag type set. 1356. It's a cop jumping over fire. Here's another keychain of the director. Here's just an empty Ziploc bag. That might be why these parts are loose. They may all belong into that. Here is inside. There's parts I need right there. Inside these sets here, these boxes, 1360, 61, 62. They had a little comic books, and you could take these sets. I'm trying to explain it. Watch the other videos. You can take other sets and use these together to build new things, new items like this right here, which you can see part of the boat, part of the helicopter, part of the race truck car thing they had. You built new things for your studio so that you have new things to film. Okay, so they were trying to give you everything you needed to be a studio, a stop motion Lego studio. Here's another. This is the one with the car ramp jump thing. Here's some more free poly bags, loose. That's a tree. You go buy a poly bag with a tree. Another folded up instruction manual. Here's another Quick Bunny. This is the other Quick Bunny. Let's see. One came with a car. No. Oops. Yeah, so there's at least 2 different versions of the Quick Bunny here, right? Because there was the boxed version a minute ago. Here's the polybag version. And then there's the one where he's in a race car. There's more loose people. There's a whole bag of loose people. Directors, cameramen. Another polybag that got free. This one just had a rock, a bush, and the little red dinosaur. Value right there. And then another director polybag. And then this is another dinosaur scene. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to see. There's a little black dinosaur now. Oh, there's a picture. There's a better picture. What is that? 13. Oh no, 20. Good Lord, I have no idea what that is. 1370. You gotta get just in the right light. And then another director. Oh, that's the cameraman polybag. Sorry. Okay. And here's what we're looking for. I knew I had some of these. So, actually, instead of taking this out, alright. So, there was a set that was never released that was going to be in this theme, and it was the wrestling scene, basically from the Spider-Man movie. And this is my recreation, basically, of what I can tell from the pictures that the Spider-Man scene was going to look like. And then this was the minifigure for the wrestler, Bonesaw, right? Now, this is not a complete Bonesaw. He just has a black torso. But they made all the pieces for Bonesaw except the torso piece. There are some... a Bonesaw torso is actually easier to get than this other card that I'm getting ready to show you. But I don't think they're real. I think somebody has... I know somebody had one of the custom printers print some because they did a video and they said they did it. That's what they did. That they wanted to make this set and they wanted to Bonesaw, so they took the images that were available and they made it. So I'd be very leery because I don't think Lego ever made any Bonesaw. There may have been some tests, don't know. But so you got this little play thing here. I'm trying to figure out which way the best way to the camera. Maybe if I did it from behind. You got Spider-Man in his homemade baklava thing there and his homemade Spider-Man suit. And you did this, and then there was a little stand, which is over there, and you got this piece. Now this piece came out of another set. I think it was any rate, it's just Lego was doing these fake facade things. I did fake and facade the same thing. At any rate, it was a facade of a building, and you put these into the Lego build, and it just made it look like a taller building, which worked good for the studio stuff. But on the back of this is the crowd scene, and that glare is fake glare on there. This is the crowd scene from this scene in the movie. So this, they did the same thing. You just kind of put it behind this set, and then you did your shooting with the studio software. Camera, they had a camera and everything. So this is what somebody has asked me for, is one of these. And I had mentioned when I did these videos that I had some extra. So I have. I'm not going to say how many of these I have because I'm going to put a few. I'm going to go ahead and sell one to the guy that asked, and then I'm going to put some on Bricklink because right now there is none on Bricklink. I'm not going to put all of them I have on Bricklink. I might put 3 or 4 on Bricklink, and just test the water. I'll make sure this guy gets one because he forced me to go look. So here I am. I'm looking. I found them. And I will. I'll make a deal. I'm sure we can cut a deal. Now the rest of them that are going to go on Bricklink, you're going to pay for them if you want them. I have no reason to give them away. So I know some people are going to be like, you're a jerk, you're a whatever for not selling them super cheap. I don't know how many's out there. When I bought those, I bought them in a bulk from, I believe they came off of Bricklink, and some guy had a whole bunch of them, and I bought all he had. So I paid for them. I've held on to them. I'll sell them for what I want. Okay, so now we got to repack this. I'm trying to put some of this stuff that'll get bent on bottom, and then put the poly bags on top. These, I think I have these all sealed. I'm pretty sure I have these all sealed. So this is like extra. This tub is kind of like, well, it's the poly bags and the extra stuff. So these boxes are going to get destroyed if I'm not careful how I pack them. The Nesquik bunny. Trying to get the big ones in, get them laying flat. Let's get the other Nesquik bunny. This guy really ought to have him out. I think I paid. Oh, he's not on. Ow! I think I'm going to solve my own mystery. And now I know what it is. I got it. Okay. Nope, yep. Okay, so that's the poly bag with the bunny and the car. Where'd the other bunny go? Nope. So this is what came in this box. Is there a bunny in there? There's actually a bunny in there. How many bunnies do I have? 1, 2, 3. I have 3 sitting here. Where did this bunny come from? This is set 4051. So the bunny was separate, and then he came in this poly bag, which was in this box. Interesting. Interesting stuff. Okay. Is that English on here, or did it just come from Cookie? Yeah, this is not English on here, so this probably was a foreign. That poly bag may have came by itself in some countries. So, okay, what else? We got just the extra parts. We got these boxes, and then we got. Oh, let's see. There's a Dracula keychain. Then these 2 sets, which, yeah, 1376 is the only set that's not in here. I guess hopefully I have another one, a copy of it somewhere else. And then this, if I can get this back in here. This is the worst packed box that I have. Okay, so I got this wrestling scene set out, and I got the cards set out. And put the lid on this. Okay, that is PT020A. Yeah, studio stuff. And there's another one, and I will make sure I do the other studio box next. In fact, I can see it sitting over there because I drug it out, looking for those cards. And as soon as I opened that one, I was like, nope, that's box sets. It's not in there, and it must be in this one. So I did this one. All right. Thanks for watching. So you made it to the end of the line, which means you might be interested in the studio's playlist, which is over there. Over there. Check it out.